Okay, stream ready. We're ready. What's up, chat? Okay, so let me. Oh, need to adjust la camera again because, as always, it loves to reset all of my camera settings every single time I close OBS, which is super duper. Super duper. Why does it feel so laggy all of a sudden? I don't know. Oh well. Maybe it's just me. Okay. I'm hoping... Oh, saturation. Turn that down a little bit. We're a little colorful. Alright. Now we have the camera set back up. Let's turn this on, turn this off. Hi. Turn this off. We're here. We made it. We have made it. We're live. Alright, let's get in here. I've got myself a milkshake. Homemade milkshake. Ready for the stream. What I wanted to get done today is... I just want to check... SM7B. Oh, one of those. That's pretty cool. Let me look at the I just want to look at what it has. I don't want to look at all the different listings. Overview, here we are. Oh, you have an XLR connector. Do you have a... I'm not convinced mic matters, but also it does. Oh, it absolutely does. If I'm reading this right, hold on, let me double check. Yeah. So, the specific microphone that one is, it's a directional microphone. So basically, what that means is it'll pick up audio from the tip of the microphone, but anything that, like, say for example, like this water bottle, right? Right, so it'll pick up audio if you from here, but it'll reject audio from the sides. So it'll make it so you can focus audio into a specific point. So things like background noise, like fans or people talking or whatever the case is, that doesn't get picked up as much because most of it will get blocked out. $50 mic will do, but I want my shit to sound smooth. Yeah, I'm saving up, honestly, I watched, where is it? Yeah. It's, the microphone that... It's the same microphone that J-Schlatt uses, but it's the Hale PR40. I just really... I like how crisp his audio is, and I feel like that's probably what I'm looking for. The best thing you can do, honestly, is to just figure out, like, listen to, like, different YouTube videos and stuff, and then just see, like, what other people use. That's what I do. I like the Hale PR40. I haven't used it before, but that's the one I'm saving up for right now. It's pretty cool. They're around the same price point, actually. But yeah, the SM7B is it has a 3-pin XLR connector, which is... Actually, I think I have a microphone with a 3-pin XLR connector. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can dig up the old microphone. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. Oops. I have one with a 3-pin XLR connector. It just has a very long, very long cord. Because it is not your typical microphone that you would use for things like streaming. But this right here, I believe, is kind of what you're looking at here. It's got like those, it's like that circular pin. Pretty sure this is... Pretty sure that's what it's called. It doesn't have a name on it, so I don't know, but... It's really quiet, so you pump it way up. Oh yeah. A lot of studio microphones are like that. You kind of have to like project into them. I think that's why a lot of them use pop filters like directly on top of the microphone, and they usually just have it way up close to their mouth. But this was my old microphone. This is what I used to use in our old Discord calls. Let's see if I can... Oops. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, this is what I would talk into whenever we would be in like Discord calls back in the day. This was my old microphone. I had it like super giga jerry-rigged onto this thing right here. It was literally tied into it like that. And then I had this punk ass... I literally tied a cord around it and then held it in like that, and then I had, you know, the microphone connected to my PC, and I would hang this off, and that's how I would talk. It's just like that. Oh god. The things we do. The things we do. Alright, let me put this back. Let me get this put back here. There we go. Let's pick up some of the stuff that I knocked over. Pulling that arm out. All right. Back in business. Okay. Real quick, just before I get kicked out for inactivity. Yeah, honestly, the volume is not that bad. There's different applications you can use to boost your audio as well. I think. Sorry. Ooh, I've got hiccups. I think there's a couple of different applications you can use to like boost your microphone's gain. I didn't even think about this. Besides the software, since it's got a 3-pin XLR connector, what what audio interface are you using? Or do you just have it like? I got a preamp in the classic Scarlett. Oh, the Scarlett. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my Scarlett. I don't remember where I put it, to be honest. But I have 2 different audio interfaces. Honestly, I don't remember where either of them are right now. And I don't really want to go dig because my headphone cords are already kind of... Actually, wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if it's in my thing real quick, hold on. I can't find the Scarlett, but I've got this one here, the Behringer. This one is it's kind of similar to the Scarlett. It's not, exactly the same, but it's basically the same. The main thing you want to do is mess around with your gain. If you can get your... It's kind of tough to balance because sometimes you'll have like this really weird thing where if you set the gain too high, it like peaks the audio even though it's not loud. And I don't remember... I don't remember audio stuff enough, to be honest. I don't remember if it's the output that matters as well, or if it's just the gain. I think it's both. But, this definitely helps a lot. But there's also different, like, softwares that you can use. I think the Scarlet has built-in, like, audio, like, gain feature thing in the actual, like, menu thingy. I'm not sure. Did you run the setup and everything? Or not the setup, but the, I guess the program for it, for the drivers? Because that'll definitely help too. Just a bit of a process. Ugh. I don't have to worry about that right now because, obviously, this is my microphone. These are the HyperX 3 headphones with the built-in microphone, and that's it. And that's it. I would love to get some more complicated audio routing, but I don't really have anything to do with it. And outside of like slightly better audio, I just don't think it's worth the headache yet. I'd rather get something like an actual like audio setup to like route my audio through and have, you know, kind of like a Go XLR or something where I can like, you know, mess with audio things and have all the different stuff routed through it, which obviously I don't have, but we will one day. We will one day. Alright, let's get into some Wizard 101. Ooh. I need gold because I need pet snacks. Maybe we should do, while we wait for people to show up, maybe we can do some pet games. Oh, my Beast Moon seeds are ready to harvest as well. Yeah, audio is always really, really, really complicated for no reason. It's super annoying. Super duper. Give me some milkshake. Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. Should we do? Yeah, we might as well get these out of the way.
This.
Yeah, this. Alright, we got an obstacle course. Ooh, we almost made it. Let me through. Oh my goodness. Oh. Plus 5 seconds. Oh, and we get knocked off. Yippee! This section. Whoa. Why? This section right here messes me up every single time, without fail. Without fail. Alright, we've got Two final sections. Hey, get off me. Get off me. Hiya. We still haven't gotten the tech down to be able to finish this in sub 1 minute. But hopefully we can get there soon. I think we can do sub 1 minute. I think sub 1 minute is definitely possible. I just need to not make mistakes like I did this run. Not as many, at least. Alright. Now, I'm not sure if there's any hidden tech with this. Like, maybe you only need to, complete a certain portion of the map. But... Dang, I thought I could make it. From what I can tell, you have to complete the whole map. And it's based on your time. Give me the 5 seconds. If you're still around, I can help you with some audio stuff if you wanna VC for a bit or something. I can help you figure out your audio situation. We're definitely not gonna get sub 1 minute here. Unless... Nope. Closer though. We're definitely closer. We made a few mistakes this run, so sub 1 minute is definitely possible. Definitely possible. Let's try this one more time. This. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Okay, get the clock. No more mistakes. We take the innermost path. Ugh. Just don't get knocked off. Just don't get knocked off. Whoa. Okay. Pick up the clock. I don't think we're gonna make this. Oh, no. The sub 1 minute dream. We were 7 seconds off, and we did fall off in the beginning and reset, so I feel like we could have done this. I feel like we could have done this. Let me try one more time. This time, for all the marks. Ready, ready? Okay, that's just not fair. We were so close. Move! Oh my gosh. Oh, you own the funny mic? That's hilarious. The webcam mic. He must have had a macro switch to it. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think with the Go XLR or something like that, you can literally just tap a button and it just changes what your system default is. Give me the clock. Doom, doom. Horrible seed. Oh. What? Never looked at a Go XLR. You don't have to specifically use a Go XLR. There's different ones you can use. I think the Go XLR is just like the one that a lot of people use. It's just like the one that people know works, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if there's... I'm positive there are better ones, but maybe not for the price point. I would highly recommend looking into that. If you want to do more like stuff, I guess you can. The Go XLR just kind of lets you do more stuff. That's really it. It doesn't really do anything different, I should say. It just gives you more like macros, things you can adjust. The nice thing about the common stuff like Scarlet is there's a million vids on YouTube, yeah. But it also gives me cancer. Yeah, I want a lot of things, and I wish they weren't $9 million. I wish they weren't $1 million. I get it. That stuff is really complicated, but man. No! Whoa. When I first looked at SM7Bs a long time ago, they were worse. Hey, we get one resist. +1 resist on our pet. Our pet is looking good. +2 damage, +1 resist. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, let's go to the iron. Iron. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, more expensive? Yeah. Really? They were more... Well, yeah. That makes sense. That is how that works, huh? That is how that works, huh? Wait a minute, we're level 38. That means we can learn... Vermin Virtuoso? Is that what it was called? Is that what that thing was? Oh, we have a quest here too. Stone Colossus. Never mind, we get the cool spell. Vermin Virtuoso is the next one. At level 42. And we also learn Earthquake. Ooh.
I'm going to make a myth student out of you yet, even if it kills you. Yes, I'm kidding. But this next spell will challenge you. It will link you to your mythic elemental that you must summon. You will need mandrake root, a plant which I've not seen in years. You may want to ask Ambrose where it grows these days.
Where is the mandrake root? Where, oh where can he be? I need more gold. I need high-level friends to let me leech off of them.
Mandrake root? Wizard City ran out of it years ago. I think the gobblers gobbled up as much as they could find.
Wait, the gobblers ate it years ago? But the gobblers were recent. Like, when we got to Wizard City, they had just gotten here. So...
But I know it can still be found on Mushu, though I'm not sure where. You may check with a shopkeeper there named Samasuki.
Okay, well, we can't go to, Mushu yet. So... we're kind of locked out of that one. Let's go... I guess let's just bite the bullet and go to Ironworks. Let's just bite the bullet. We'll go to Ironworks. We'll complete the quest. I want to team up for it and see if we can maybe help someone through the dungeon. Yeah. What are your guys' favorite ice cream? I like caramel. I like caramel. Caramel. Team up. Anybody in here? Yikes. Ass. Uh-oh. I'm flying again. Does that mean I'm gonna be going into, battles sideways again? Skip the balloon ride. You know what game I've been playing recently is Pokemon Unite. It was the that's the League of Legends style Pokemon game. my brother got a new tablet recently, and he got it so that he could play, you know, his games better. But now that he has a tablet, he was like, oh, well, maybe we can play like Pokemon Unite. And I haven't played that game in a while, so I re-downloaded it the other night after he said that, because I started thinking about it, and I was like, man, that game was cool, huh? And I started playing it, and then I started playing it, and I started playing it, and I started playing it, and now I'm playing it quite a bit. Imagining your brother an iPad kid. Hey, he watches the stream sometimes.
You handled that in nothing flat. Glad
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
on your side. Go on then, open the door.
I wonder... No, we need to do the dungeon. Let's set a mark here. I bet runs funny. Nice try, Butter. Buster. Nice try, Butter. Speak much? Yikes. Yikes.
What? You need to... I don't think you know who you're messing with. Nails don't bend for no one.
Nails don't bend for no one. Except for me. No one's online. They call me Buster. I'll need your help to find out why. No, actually, I don't think I want to find out. I think I'm good. I think me's all right. They call me the I don't know what they call me. They call me my brain is 10 times stronger in the Twitch chat. Yeah, my brain is like not working right now. I'm like I don't even know what's going on. They call you the biscuit? No, they don't call me that. No. No, they don't call me that. No. No, they don't.
Oh, that's a first. Nails. Okay. I'll give to you the combination to get you through the gate. Looks up on your ways out of here.
Excellent. Now go open the gate with the combination you
Can
got.
you guys
from
hear me
Nails.
swallow?
I'm not recognized. I have to take the back way, but I'll catch up with you at the factory.
Birdie and Snake. No moon. Let me in. Hold on, let me get a swig. Could you guys hear that?
I just saw one of Pops' henchmen carrying some plans. If you find them, bring them back here. They may be the key to all of this. You go into the place, head to your right and down the ramp. Look out, he's got a lot of his boys down there.
It's audible. Perfect. Perfect. Dude, this microphone is nice. It, like... Well, actually, I guess I should say the OBS filters are nice, but it just makes, like, my audio just so much nicer than it could be.
Wouldn't you know it? They are blueprints, but of...
Yeah. I forgot I was in the team up. Sorry, buddy. I'm already halfway, like, almost done with this. But yeah, I'm really glad it can, like, pick things up like that. But it's not, like, overpoweringly,
if I don't
you
hear
know,
the secret knock, you are not getting
annoying,
by.
I guess.
A secret knock?
A secret knock? How did you know I'm British? We've done this dungeon twice last night. Bird, moon, tree, bug. I did this dungeon twice last night. Once for the completion, a second time because we forgot something in here, and then now I need to do this a third time because not only did we forget another thing, but we left the second one before we could, you know, get it done, so we couldn't even go back.
Think you can get to Popstone me? Ha, you wish. But I'll
Ha,
introduce you to
you
someone
wish.
else first. Prepare to say hello to my paw, wizard.
They should have let me voice WIZARD101. I would have got it handled. I don't know what it is, but I want to be a voice actor in a game. I think that would be so funny. Not to, like, do full time or anything, but just to be, like, in one game. Just to be in a game. Do your best Chungus impression? No. Big Chungus, Big Chungus. Dude, I remember that song when it came out, and it was like all over the internet. It was everywhere, man. That song sucks. Everything sucks, except for me. I swallow. Chunky Kirky. No. Dude, do you know that one song? The We are Charlie Kirk, we
Have
carry
mercy
the
on me, wizard. I'm ready
flame.
to tell you what you need to know. The knock is knock, tap, tap, knock, tap, knock, knock, knock.
That song is funny. Oh, I went the wrong way. A second time. Huge. We're Chungy Kirk. We carry the meme. No. No. Matter of fact, here. I got something for you. Screen Manager. Hold this 60-second advertisement. Take a breather. Is it going? Is it working? Are you in an advertisement?
That's the right knock. All right, I'll open the door for you. How did you get through all my security? No matter
How do you
how
get
measly
through all
little
my
wizard is going to
security?
derail my plans.
All right. Let's blade first. We don't really need to faint, I don't think. Are you back from your advertisement? Dun, 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 dun. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. I don't know what about that song just really gets me, but it's such a good song. They've got to put me in a game. They've got to put me in a game. Just me. Just me. Just let me say whatever I want, do whatever I want. Whatever the story of the game is, let me change it. I can make it better.
You may have beaten me, wizard, but you're still
Okay.
too late. I've already ordered the raid.
I've already ordered the raid.
A bit of good news and a bit of bad news, isn't it? Even with Pops out of the
Isn't
way,
it?
the raid will go on without him. Go on and warn Mr. Bones.
Alright, let's read the book this time and not forget.
This volume is entitled Rebirth of Marleybone. As memory of the despised Marleybone kings faded, interest in ancient Marleybone grew. We call this era the Rebirth. Unlike before, this exciting period began not with kings, but with poets and scientists, including greats like Lady Chelsea and Sir Lawrence Hyde. Building on ancient knowledge, inventors developed the first machines at this time, such as the printing press, which made this book possible.
The printing press. Should we attempt Kensington Park? Can we do it? See if anyone joins. These guys want to go in? Do these guys want to go in? Do you want to go see a movie? Okay. Well, that's alright. We'll go this way. I didn't want to go there anyways. I need more scrap iron. Unfortunately, even though, actually, what realm am I in? Bartleby? What if we go to, like, Satyr? Just some random last page realm. There we go. Oh, look at that. Right off the bat, we get scrap iron. And there's more. Oh, that's wood. I need more. Scrap any scrappies? Scrap any scrappies? We're gonna go the long way to the Scotland Yard. In hopes that we can find some scrap iron. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Fair enough. Highlighting your messages. Wait, you think that's important, huh? You think that's important? You want me to see that specifically? I'm looking.
What?
Whoa.
Abigail Doolittle will drop the charges. You found a golden ruby on another sweep? Looks like Wadsworth's innocent after all. He's free to go, with our apologies.
Huge.
All charges have been dropped, so I'm a free frog again.
Yup.
Thank you. But for now, I actually wish to remain here. They serve an excellent dinner here, and at home, I have no food. Thank you for all your hard work, my friend.
Alright, for sure. For sure, for sure. Is there anything else? Oh, we need to talk to all of the ladies. All the ladies of Marleybone. Found out Chromebooks are $40. I don't know how bad they could be, but I just kind of want to get one just cause. I didn't know they were $40, but yeah, they are pretty bad. They are pretty bad. They work as, you know, they work as computers. Like if you just need something to watch YouTube on, or to look things up on, or, you know, whatever, to access the internet. But if you want to do anything more with a Chromebook, I think that's a bit of a tall order. It's a bit of a tall order. Everyone's in Hyde Park, so let's go to Chelsea Court. Set a mark here. Set a mark here. Go to Chelsea Court. Court.
Abigail needs help with the ball, or I'd be glad to assist. The police so need all of our support now. Please give me one of those lists and I'll get busy.
Okay. And that's it. Now we go to the other women. I wonder what's coming next after these events here.
The policeman's ball? I'm sure Abigail needs some help again. I'd normally tell her no, but the police need all our support. I'd best get started.
Yeah. You best.
Oh, that Abigail always waits until the last minute. Then we must work twice as hard to pull it off in time. However, it's for a good cause. There is my list.
You could be the next Skibbity Toilet. I am the next Skibbity Toilet. No. 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 I'm better. I'm more. I can be more than Skibbity.
Oh, pooh. My list is always biggest. Abigail expects me to do the lion's share of the work. Anything for the boys in blue, though. I'd best get busy.
Back to Regent Square. Where is this Abigail Doolittle? Doolittle dog.
Thank you for delivering all those lists. That will help me get the ball planned on time and raise the policeman's morale. One less thing for me to worry about. Oh no, the post is down and the invitations haven't gone out. You're faster and more reliable than the post. Could you deliver these? It would mean so much.
Okay. 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 I guess. I could do that. Officer Darby. It's me, Slenderman. It's me, Skibbity Toilet. What's up, guys? It's me, Sonic. You should play my new game. You have a new game?
Ball? At this time? Well, I'll be there, of course. I could certainly use the break. Thanks for getting me the invitation. It usually arrives quite late, if at all.
If at all. Oh, wait, we need to go to the mark, not Regent Square. I could be Goku, you could be my Krillin. And then we fight to the death.
An invitation to the policeman's ball. I didn't make it last year. I'll have to investigate it this year, if you get my joke.
Smashing! An invitation to the ball! A bright spot in this dark time, to be certain. I'm glad to see you on this case.
Dude, we do need to stream together. Eventually. I'd love to.
You've already delivered all the invitations despite the danger? Splendid! We can't let all this pandemonium dampen our spirits.
Dampen our
I
spirits.
need to start getting the pavilion ready, but some chimney sweeps are occupying it, endangering us while we work.
Again.
Do you think that you could give them the brush?
Give them the brush? What are you asking me? You asking me to kill people, Abigail Doolittle? God. Back to the ironworks again for a 4th time. Actually, I don't think we need to, ooh, more wood. I don't think we need to complete very much of the ironworks to get to these guys. It's not like, Pops O'Leary, where we have to do the whole dungeon to get to them. I think the sweeps are just in a little area at the beginning. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I'm fairly certain right here is where we need to go. Come on. Please tell me this is where the street sweeps are. Huge! Huge! Bet. Excellent. Oh man, 4 runs of the ironworks is crazy. Let's go. Let's go. We need to do one more. Spirit armor plus 500. What a shield. What a shield. Did you guys know that if you drink the ocean, it will make you sick? Why is that tree floating? Whoa. Interesting. Yeah, definitely don't drink the ocean. Don't do that. If you ever get the chance to, say no. Say no to drinking the ocean. That's why, you know, we're having so many environmental issues, because the fish keep drinking all the water. But it's good. Ah, we didn't power pip. For shame. For shame. I actually really I love the ocean. I think ocean facts are really cool. I don't know why, but when I was thinking about what to say there, because obviously I didn't think about what I was going to say before I said it. Obviously. I'm a streamer, hello? But as I was trying to figure out what to say for a Did You Know fun fact, the only thing I could think of were ocean facts. I love looking stuff up about the ocean. I think the ocean is a cool place. Scary place, but a cool place.
Those grim sweepers are gone. I feel so much safer. Now we can start getting the policeman's ball ready. Here, let me repay you for all your services.
What did NASA find in the ocean that made them go to space? That's what I'm saying. Why do we want to leave Earth? We don't even know about Earth yet. We don't even know it all yet. Yet. I will uncover it myself if we don't figure it out fast enough. If we don't get our best guys on this, I'm gonna have to figure it out myself. Dude, can you guys... Okay. I had this thought when I was, like, first starting streaming. If I ever pop off, and become, like, a big-time streamer, one of the things that I want to do is to get more involved with, like, not so much, like, environmental scientists, but, like, maybe, like, ocean scientists, and, like, feature them on stream and, like, interview them and ask them questions and stuff like that, and, like, talk about things that are going on in the world, you know, like in the oceans and stuff like that, things that we don't think about, you know, like in our day-to-day lives, like the ocean, for example. Like, unless you live by the ocean, maybe, you know, you really just don't think about the ocean all the time, or hardly at all. So I think it would be really cool to maybe have, like, actual reputable people on the stream talking about things that they're passionate about, and, you know, asking them questions, elaborating on certain things, and, like, spreading knowledge to people, but not in a way like school, where it's like, you know, you're like watching a lecture and it's just like, you know, like something interesting. Make it like fun, interactive, you know, like have chat, asking questions, you know, having them maybe having them decide on who we bring next, like, you know, what kind of science we figure out and learn about next, you know, something like that. I think that would be really, really cool. I think that would be really fun, to be honest. I do like learning, but I hated school. So for me, the most important thing is not like teaching people things, it's having the option for people to learn, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really keep up with it, so I don't really know. I know there's quite a few like animal YouTube channels that have like animal sanctuaries and stuff like that, and then they feature like the different animals, like kangaroos or ostriches or different kinds of birds or, whatever the case is, but the next Bill Nye. No, I'm nowhere near smart. I'm nowhere near smart enough, but I don't need to be smart. That's not my job. That's not my job to be smart. I would just want to feature them on there and have, figure out some things to, maybe have them bring with them so that they could show, different, animals, or maybe, just different, examples of things that they're talking about, maybe just back on the topic of, oceanography and stuff, maybe if they're talking about something about the coral reef, maybe they can bring coral with them and then show you how coral works, take it, if it's already dead, of course, take it apart and show people the inside of a coral, and not necessarily dissect it, but show you how it works, what it does, the different parts of a coral, and things like that, how corals live, talk about them, and maybe have a live example. I think that would be cool. I think that would be really cool. But that was an idea I had when I first started streaming, because for some reason, like I said, I hated school, but I really like learning, and it has to be in a way where it's fun and it makes me interested in the actual topic itself rather than just spewing out facts at you. I think that there's a very big difference, because in school they definitely speak at you and then you have to just absorb as much as you can, but I don't want that one directional learning, because that is what I think turned me off of school so hard, is just everything is just black and white. You either know it, you don't, or that's it. And if you don't know it, then you feel like an idiot and you fail all your classes, and then but you ruin your life. But with learning on stream, there's you can always just not watch. There's always things. I just feel like with a stream there's golly, with a stream there's a lot more interactivity, and so there's a lot more ways for me to get people more involved in actually what's going on, and draw attention to things and disrupt the flow of the yap, fact over and over and over again, and then maybe break it up with some jokes, let people breathe.
Indeed, Watson thought rightly to send you, what with Newgate Prison under attack and all of that business. What a day! Bless me, but we need your services quite a bit. That bloke Malister has been summoning the undead to fight. I'm right glad Watson sent you. Malister aims to use the undead to free Meowiari. Better reach Meowiari's cell at the top of the second tower before it is too late.
Okay, there was something I wanted to test. If you... I forget what it was. I think it was if you teleport out of this, you don't actually have to do Newgate Prison. I forget what it was. A lot of people don't learn just by being told, but if it's interactive, a lot more people will get more out of it. I think so too. That's my biggest thing, is on top of streaming, I do want to stream video games and stuff like that. I love video games. I love playing video games. But I do want to have little sections like that where every once in a while we do something cool like that. And expand our knowledge. Because while yes, learning is boring, I feel like it's important. It's kind of important. And there's so many things that like just don't get enough light of day, in my opinion, that, you know, I feel like I'm doing my part by bringing at least awareness to these subjects. And I feel like if I ever do become a big time streamer, that would be definitely like not just like my way of giving back, but just more of like my public service to my audience, I guess, is to just, you know, bring more knowledge to them, to their everyday lives.
Will require footwork, but all of our detectives are tied up on other cases. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Jacques the Scratcher is ravaging Knight's Court, terrorizing the general public. You should speak to Sergeant Steeg there and offer your assistance.
Sergeant Steeg in Knight's Court. We don't need to go there yet. Not yet. I don't remember what it was, but there's something here that you don't actually have to do. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me. Find Newgate Prison Cat.
Oi! Meow Yardy's getting away!
Oh, this way.
I've seen him. Meow
seen him.
Yardy's hot-footed across the rooftops to the right. After him!
Was it this one that we don't need to do? No? I forget what it is. There was something about this that it was like you just teleport away and then like you don't have to do like the whole area. Because the whole thing is just like a chase scene.
You wanted to catch me? You'll find I'm more than common street rabble. I have friends in powerful places. A shame you'll never meet them.
Okay, big guy.
I heard Meowie already running across those rooftops. Talking to someone he was. Hurry and catch him.
Hurry and catch him. Isn't that your job, Buster? Officer Stone.
We can't lose him. Try to stop him before he gets away.
Please say you've come to help.
Sure.
We've got a sight more inmates than we have constables. Defeat some O'Leary brutes and take a load off my mind, would you?
Kill them.
You've got him on the run. Follow him up this way. If he doubles back, I've got him.
If he doubles back, I've got him. Okay, we need to defeat some O'Leary brutes, but I want to check Officer Prusky. That's back the way we came, isn't it? That is back the way we came. Perhaps we missed something. I do want to make sure I pick them all up, all the side quests, because they're kind of scattered. And I would like to get them all picked up at the very least. That way we can complete them at the same time.
Inmates running the asylum, as the saying goes. Give us a hand, would you, Gov? Go back inside and pick up the jail keys. You'll give us a leg up on getting everyone sorted.
Okay. Back to the jail. Oh, we had a mark right there. I knew that. I was just testing to see if you guys knew that. Of course. Oh. Right. We go this way. There's so many enemies. There's so many.
You made short work of that.
Yep.
You'll make a huge difference if you round up some of these troublemakers. Defeat some ruffians and the rest will settle down, I wager.
I'll wager. I'll think about it. Anyone else? Seems like they want me to go to Knight's Court. But I don't want to go there yet. Oh, we go this way. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You're not getting away from me, Meow-Yardy. I've got you in my sights. I've got you in my sights. Wood.
I see you didn't take to my soldier. Then let me introduce you to my good friend.
That slow turn. Holy. We've got a bit of latency here today.
I can't believe my blooming eyes. Did you see that? He summoned undead, he did. He must have had help. Of the magical sort. The sort you can handle a sight better than we. There's an O'Leary hideout down the street. We haven't let on we know about it. Look for Meow-Yardy there before we move someplace we don't know about.
You know, I had this question when we were running through Wizard City. Why is it that the guards of the wizard worlds are not wizards themselves? If the guards can't handle wizards, why don't they recruit wizards into the police? You know? I feel like magic is kind of like a big part of, you know, this universe. It would make sense, right? Right? So why are all of the guards and policemen not able to handle wizards? Different place. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me. None of the guards know magic. None of the Wizard City guards know magic. None of the Marleybone policemen know magic. And they definitely have to deal with... Ooh, what is this? We use magic touch on this. Right? Requires 2 more to unlock. Can I just do it again? Can I? No. Requires 2 more to unlock. Okay. Maybe they got infiltrated by wizards. Maybe. I think... Let's see. Why would there be no wizards? I think... You know what? Think about it like this. In superhero, like TV shows and stuff, and cartoons and comics and everything, there's usually not, like, people with powerful abilities or whatever in the police force. They're usually off doing their own thing. Like, in terms of, like, say DC Comics, for example, like with the Justice League. You know, you have the Justice League for the super villains, and then you have just regular police officers for the regular human crimes. For the regular everyday crimes.
You'll never catch Meow Yachty.
Maybe it's a case of something like that, where everyone with power just doesn't join the military, or the military force, being the guards or the policemen. They just don't do it because they're above that or something. I don't know. They can't cast spells. Yeah, it's more of like maybe it's more of like a humanitarian perspective, where like, if the police were able to use spells, then that would be, you know, oppressive and bad. So they're not allowed to use spells, so that they don't ever get power hungry. Maybe we're just looking a bit too deep into this. I also don't really understand what makes myth spells mythic. You know what I mean? I still
Have
don't.
mercy on me. I got 3 little ones at home. Meow Yachty just left, I'm telling you. You can still catch him. He said something about the old warehouse. Yeah, I don't really understand the theme of myth still. I know, it's, myths and legends and stuff like that. I get that. But, like, you could say that about the other schools, too.
You need to learn when you can't win. Allow me to teach you why.
Just weird monsters. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Just weirdo monsters. Just whatever's, like, left over from all the other schools, I guess.
Go on, then. I saw him run inside the North Clock Tower. Capture him.
It's kind of like an etc. category, if that makes sense. It feels like an etc. category, where it's just like all the other things that... It's just like all the things that didn't quite fit into any other particular school. Like Orthrus, for example. Like, it doesn't really fit into any other school category. Storm or fire. Well, I guess fire. It could have been fire, I guess. But I guess it was...
I grow weary of this game
you know?
insist on playing. I'm out of patience, but you're out of constables. Even if you survive, you won't be able to follow me. Cheerio.
Or perhaps Medusa. Medusa wouldn't really fit into anything. Stuff like that. But yeah, I still don't quite understand what makes myth spells myth, specifically. Because, I mean, like, for example, let's see. Let's do this and then trap. For example, Frost Giant, right, for Ice School. The Frost Giant is like a piece of history, you know, like an old legend of the olden days of Wizard 101, back when the world was still whole. You had the Frost Giant, and then the was it the dragons and the Tritons? But Storm can get Tritons, Fire gets their dragons, and Ice gets their Frost Giants, you know? But those are myths, technically. Legends. And you could say, oh, well, they're technically real. But technically, we summon Minotaurs. Those are real. Those are a thing in Wizard 101. You know? So it's like they came from a real thing too, just like Ice and Fire and Storm. So what makes it different? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just like the frog. I just like the frog. That didn't kill? Alright, buddy. I've got something for you. A second frog has entered the tower. Blech. And I remember, whoa. We got a lot of things for this. There's our book.
This volume is entitled The Golden Age. The rebirth had an impact on more than science. The kingdom itself would change, starting with Queen Ellen. Matters turned sour when a popular printer ended up in prison because he spoke out against the government. A revolt seemed likely. However, Queen Ellen released him and formed a parliament. Thus, Queen Ellen's reign is remembered as the Golden Age.
The Golden Age. I remember there's a quest in Dragonspire that brings us back to all these chests. So that's one of them. Interesting. Silver chest? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. This one, this one, this one, this one. Then we need a this one, and then we need a this one. And then that one. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Close. That was almost scuffed. Let's see. Shocked key? No? Okay. Fair enough. Is there any more quests here? I don't think so. I think the rest of them want us to go back here and complete this area.
Are you quite certain you saw Meowiarty with Manister? By Jove, you've uncovered the power behind the O'Leary's gang.
All right. Oh, and then we got to go to Knight's Court. Okay, I was... Oh, wait a minute. That was the quest. We had already picked this up. So we could have skipped through and just completely skipped that. We didn't need to do that. Interesting. Interesting. There's not much left to do there. We might as well get started with some of these sideys. Oh. Alright, let's defeat some O'Leary brutes real quick. If I had to guess, myth are creatures with not necessarily any elemental powers. They're the creatures themselves which have specific abilities. Oh. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that. Sideways. I'm a myth. You can tell I'm a myth wizard. This is a really funny bug. I think this happens with the wings. I think the wings make you do this whenever you're on a wing mount. Because all other schools are elemental except myth and balance. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Because I'm trying to think of any, like, maybe not examples to prove you wrong, but like, is my stream off by like a single pixel? On the right side over here. I just noticed that. There's like a single pixel black line all the way down on the right hand side. Is that on stream too? What the heck? That's so strange. It looks like it's not quite cut off on the stream from what I can tell, but on stream there's like on the right hand side there's like a thin bar directly on the right hand side of my face cam. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. I'm just an idiot. Yeah, there is a black bar, like a single pixel on the right hand side. If you put it in like theater mode and have the chat open on the right hand side if you're on PC, there's you can see just an individual like line of pixel, like one single line of pixels on the right hand side that's like
I don't think it's there on the left-hand side. But I picked it up on OBS, because OBS I clicked off and I for some reason noticed that one single pixel all the way down. And I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh well. Not like it's really noticeable, I don't think. I just now noticed it. I wonder if that's for all WIZARD101 streams, because I definitely have like default settings on for like resolution and everything. And I do have it set to 1920 by 1080, which is what my 16 by 9, which is what my OBS layout is set
One less
to.
problem for me to fret about. You're a good one, ain't you? Have you seen Constable Ogilvy? He's a
Ogilvy?
hothead, that one. He was talking about bringing down Lockpick O'Leary by himself. We'd best make sure he hasn't gotten himself hurt. He's not got magic on his side like you do. Take down Lockpick O'Leary and rescue Ogilvy if he's gotten into trouble.
Uh-oh. Officer got a little too big for his britches. Officer thought he was super cop. Alright, let's get in here and defeat Lockpick O'Leary. We'll throw a feint in just because. Just because.
Hey, what are you doing here? No trespassing, you see?
You see? I was thinking too, I know it's getting a bit ahead of myself, to say the least. But I was thinking about what's gonna come next after I complete everything in WIZARD101, because it is gonna take a long time, but there will eventually come a day where I have completed everything. We're definitely completing things faster than WIZARD101 is releasing them, so as long as we just keep up this pace, we will eventually catch up. We will. And I was trying to think, what comes next? What's after everything? And I was thinking to myself, and I was like, well, what if I do it again? What if I do it a second time on a different character? Happy Friday, happy Friday. It is Friday, Friday fun day. Do you guys have any good weekend plans? Any fun weekend plans coming up? I don't have anything particularly planned.
Much for a constable, but not for a wizard, eh? Much obliged. He nearly had me, though I'm afraid Anderson will finish the job.
I don't have any particular plans this weekend, but I do plan on working more on some videos for YouTube. Hopefully I can get my next one out in the next couple of days. It's always hard to tell.
Lovely work. I'll keep a shorter rein on that Ogilvy.
Not doing anything will be my plans. I just want to game and chill. That sounds like a great plan. I wish they would make another game like this, because it would be so sick. Absolutely. Absolutely. I heard that they were doing
was it the Ravenwood game? It's like a story game for the professors or something like that. That's pretty interesting. However, I can't imagine it's anything like Wizard 101 or Pirates 101. Here, give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call from my little brother here.
Okay. Sorry about that. My little brother called. He was having a tough time at work, so he was just venting to me a little bit. There was a lot of some really fun stuff that he had to deal with. Mostly just your usual annoying things. He works on printers for like companies and stuff like that, the big boy printers, not just like regular printers. But he was working on a printer, and the whole time he's doing it, it's on a brand new system that he's not familiar with yet. So he's like learning at the same time, trying to fix this machine, and the whole time he's doing it, every like 5 minutes, this guy's coming up to him apparently, and he's like, "Hey, how we looking? Almost done yet? How we looking? Doing good? How much longer are we thinking?" I get it. You know, people want to know. Those are important questions to ask, but, you know, maybe just ask once. Maybe once, maybe twice. It was just a bit. But yeah, stuff like that. Nothing too serious, but you know, stuff like that. And then he just got off work, and as soon as he gets off work, he's got to deal with a massive traffic buildup. So it's going to take an extra like 20 minutes for him to just to get back to the office, for him to clock out and get done with his day. And then he's got to go back home after that. So it's it's just one thing after the next. So he just wanted to call and vent to me a little bit. So I totally get that. I totally get that. That does suck. Especially when, you know, like, the big thing, you know, getting, the biggest frustration, I think, was definitely, like, trying to learn something on the fly like that, and then you have someone breathing down your neck the whole time. It does, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. It is frustrating when you're just trying to, like, you're like, please, just stop talking to me so I can focus. I could have this done so much faster. Oh, yeah, and then he ended up getting the thing done, and then it was like it was just like a simple bar that was in the way. That was like the whole thing giving him issues, and it was just like, of course, you know, of course. That's just how it is. Work be like that. I used to do, if you guys are familiar with the store Joann's, it was a fabric store where you could buy like crafting goods, like yarn, like different fabrics. You could buy like different kinds of like quilting pins and stuff like that, like just different things to like craft and make things. That store was horribly managed beforehand. They did go out of business, but yeah, that just reminds me of a lot of some of the processes that we had there. It's just like set everything out in a nice, neat order just so that everything can be messed up and torn, and not even like, you know, like when you go to like department stores and, you know, like you have like goodies that are all scattered from people, you know, grabbing something, looking at it, putting it down somewhere else. Not like that. I mean like rolls of fabric completely unwound and like
all over the floor and like stuff like that. It's
Why,
like
nothing stops you. Glad for your wand, I am. You'll hate me for this, but the other prisoners ain't going nicely. Especially the O'Leary swindlers. Round them up, and that should take care of the gang.
round them up. Okay, we need some swindlers now. Yeah, just wow. Just wow. That's exactly the feeling. It's just you look at it and you're just like, oh god. A lot of things like that. And of course, it's all things that we have to keep very, very precise track of for no reason. So, you know. That was the annoying part. It was towards the end when they were shutting down, because I stayed with the store until they like fully closed, and helped them like sell through all the remaining merchandise and stuff like that. Just because I was part of, you know, management and stuff, so I just wanted a job for a little longer, to be honest. But I remember we needed to keep very, very extreme precise information on our inventory, and so even those things that would get completely unraveled, and we would have to take it and measure it out yard by yard to figure out how much it is left on there, because we don't know if they stole it, we don't know if they cut it or messed with it, we don't know how much was on there to begin with. You know? Oh, that was certainly something. Certainly something. No shot, yeah. And it would be like, it would be things that would have like 40-something yards on it, 50-something yards. Sometimes, you know, like, it wouldn't be like small little bolts of fabric. It would be like a big chunk like this thick of like fabric that's thinner than, like as thin as paper. It was big rolls, and we would have to unravel the whole thing to measure it all back out. And of course, while you're doing that, you would have, you know, a bunch of customers coming up and being like, hey, can I get this? Can I get that? Can I get this? Can you tell me about this? And it's like, I get it. You want to know these answers. These are very important questions. However,
Blimey, with you around, I think they got the message, eh? We're having a better time catching the gang, except for Muggsy. I don't want to lose any men on him. Defeat Muggsy. We owe you one after he's down, we will.
however. Alright, let's take care of Muggsy. Thankfully, a lot of people, most people, were understanding, I would say. Most people were understanding. You would definitely get, you know, the every once in a while, the people, like, okay, well, why are you not helping me? Is this not your job? You know? Every once in a while. But most of the time, you'd have people very understanding, you know, like, they would see you unraveling, like, they would see you with a stack of fabric, like, from the table up above you.
Pesky little creep.
And then, like, you know, you're measuring it out, and they'd be like, could I trouble you? Yes, absolutely you can trouble me. Don't worry about it. Absolutely. That was always my thing, is like, it's all about the vibe. I don't know what else. I mean, vibe is maybe not the right word, but it's all about, like, the way you approach it, I think. Because, like, if someone comes up to you and they're like, expecting you to do X, Y, and Z, and it's like, well, you know, why don't you just know, you know, like, why aren't you like the best employee I've ever seen in my entire life? Like, you are awful, you know, you're terrible, you know, and people will do that. But for the most part, people are pretty understanding, I would say. I would say more often than not, you would get understanding people, but it was often enough that you would get the, well, why can't you read my mind? You know, you would get that often enough that it just ruined it. It just ruined it, man. Can we kill with 2 blades? I think we asked this yesterday, and we went over this yesterday, but I don't remember. Have you guys worked any frustrating jobs? I've worked quite a few. Quite a few. Low-end jobs are just built to grind your mind away. Muggsy's helm. Oh, we can't go out that way. I keep getting turned around. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I think he's closer to the teleport hub. Precisely. What is your job now? Unemployed. Unemployed. Full-time streamer and YouTuber. Not really. I'm in between jobs right now. I'm like half trying to find another job and half trying to focus full-time on video editing and streaming so that I can try to grow something here. Because honestly, like, this is probably, it just straight up is a dream job. Whether it's my dream job or not, it just straight up is a dream job. If I can get this off the ground and doing something with this, that would be amazing. I would be able to spend more time with my dogs, more time cleaning up around the house, taking care of things. I would just have so much more time in general to just do things. It would just be so nice. That being said, I do treat this as a full-time job. So I do stream like every single day, no breaks. Well, every once in a while I'll take like a day or two, but that's it. That's it. I don't really take weekends usually. I have recently in the past, I've taken a few weekends to just kind of relax and, you know, not stream, but even then I'm still working on like videos and stuff like that, so I don't really take any breaks. I just don't have any set schedules either. It's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse. 'Cause like on one hand, yes, I do get to play games all day, but on the other hand, the rest of my day outside of that, which I only stream for like 4 or 5 hours max, outside of that, those 4 or 5 hours is mostly spent going through previous streams, downloading streams, rendering things, editing them, writing scripts for things. Right now I'm writing the script for the Crocotopia video that I'm working on, because I just released the Wizard City video where I go over, kind of just skim the story of Wizard City, kind of go over the important parts and gloss over things. And the plan is to have every world have its own episode, and then for specific things that I grind for, like when I do like monstrology, for example, or fishing or pets, you know, whatever the case is, those will have their own dedicated video as well. So for now, what I'm doing is trying to gloss over the entire story of every single world that I do, which means purely going off of memory and, you know, the videos in front of me. I have to download all of the footage for all of Crocotopia, all the time I spent in Crocotopia, which ended up being around, I think it was around 18 hours of streams. So I have to comb through around 18 hours of footage to figure out like what to include, if there was any like key points and things. And I could, you know, add little notes being like, oh, around this time in this stream, you know, this happened, you know, whatever. But I'm not nearly organized enough for that. I think that would take away too much from what I'm actually doing currently in the stream, for me to be like, pause, write down what I'm doing, type it out, or, you know, make a little note. For me to make any substantial note of things, it would, I think, take away too much of the actual stream itself. So I don't, while I would agree that is a good tactic, I think that would not work very well for me specifically.
What a load off! With Muggsy locked up tight, the rest of the muckers will come quiet. That's off to you, wizard.
It's tough, but it's not so bad. It's really not so bad. It's just a little overwhelming sometimes. Just like the amount of stuff that I have to do. And it's very easy for me to just be like, I'll do it in an hour, and then an hour comes by and then I don't do it, and then, you know, I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or, you know, something like that. It's very easy to do that, but I have to make sure I stay on top of things, because you know, like I said, I don't have a schedule and I don't have anybody to be like, hey, you know, how's it going with this? So it is kind of up to me to be like, all right, let's do it. And that discipline is a lot harder than people think it is. Just going live is one thing, but trying to build an audience and, you know, trying to like actually accomplish things, that's a whole different beast. That is a whole different beast, man. A lot more than I was prepared for, but not that bad.
He's a
It's
good
still
one,
fun.
that Watson. Much obliged you could help with Jacques the Scratcher. We're sorely strapped when it comes to manpower. We've been scratching our heads over him for quite some time. No pun intended, of course.
Because
Jacques the Scratcher's at it again, scratching fair maidens. My boys and I are baffled as to his whereabouts, but perhaps a young wizard like you can crack the case. I fear that Lady Miltop may have been attacked. Find out she's all right.
3,700? That's a lot of EXP. That's a lot of EXP.
Help! I'm being scratched!
My heavens, that's Lady Miltop. She's in danger. You must save her. Defeat Jacques before he strikes again. I'll round up my boys for backup. Good luck.
It seems like a lot of work. It's kind of a lot of work. It's fun work. A lot of it is fun work. There's no like right or wrong thing you can do. So it's a lot of it is just kind of like do your best, and whatever you can do with your best that's your product, you know. And the biggest thing is trying to figure out how to do your best better. That's the part that's really exhausting. That's the most exhausting part, I think. Because you know, you can do your best, put a video, edit it, do whatever, you know, but there's always something more to learn and like figure out. Like for example, keyboard, like quick, your hotkeys for video editing, like pressing Control K makes a quick cut in your video, so you don't have to, you know, go to a specific point, right click it, open up the menu, search through the thing to make cuts. You can just go to the spot, Control K, done. A lot of it is that. It's just learning how to do your best better and make, you know what I mean? Like try to figure out how to do your job better. It's the thing that makes it so difficult is there is no correct way to do things. It is completely all up to you and what you want to make. So because there's no outlines for things, there's no like requirement for you to learn specific things. And it's just kind of up to you to do your own background research and figure out what you need to know and then how to learn it, and then you need to learn it. So it's not just like learning how to add a transition effect. You need to know oh, you need the background to be like, you know, there's something missing here. What could I do between these two scenes? Oh, well, I could do transition effects. How do I do a transition effect? Okay, that's how I do a transition effect. Okay, well, there's like a million different transition effects. Which one do I want to use? Which ones are good? How, you know, maybe slow down a quick transition effect to make your own special one? Do you use a default one? Do you, you know, like there's so many things. There's so many things.
Thank goodness you're here. It was horrible. I was just attacked by a brute of a cat. He ran into this clock tower right here. Please bring him to justice before he scratches again.
Just learning everything at once. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say there. It's just you're learning everything all at once, and there's no specific thing that you can just be like, oh, I learned this, so now I can, you know, unlock X, Y, and Z, you know.
Wizard.
It's just, is there a shortcut? Is there not a shortcut? I don't know. Is there something I can do here? Is there not something I can do here? I don't know. And a lot of that stuff comes up naturally, like I was mentioning with the transition effects and stuff like that, where, you know, a lot of the times, you know, you'll have something sitting there and you're like, something is wrong. Or, you know, I want something to be different about this, but I don't know what it is. And it starts from that. It really just starts from that. I will say though, after I got into video editing, a lot of things on YouTube started popping out, like the subtle things in videos that I would never have noticed beforehand in a million years. Just to put that out there. I would never have noticed things beforehand. But now there's certain things that pop up and I'm like, I know how to do that. I did that. I could do that. Oh. I feel like a kid in a candy shop sometimes. A fat kid in a candy shop. I see everything and I'm like... Especially with like some of the video content on YouTube.
It won't be so easy next time. I'm not finished with you yet.
Jacques the Scratcher staggers off and hisses.
There are some really crazy videos from a video editing perspective on YouTube. I see a lot of, like, there's a lot of videos that come out for, like, even just video games in general that will pop up, and I'm just like, good lord. the amount of time and effort that you have to put in for this is insane. And it'll be for like a 15-minute video for something that like doesn't, you know, even remotely do well in their eyes. And it's like, brother, that what you just released is an actual nightmare to me. And you just nonchalantly just threw it out into the void and just said, it's good enough, I guess.
Jock the Scratcher escaped? Goodness, not again. But don't despair, we'll track him down soon enough. If it weren't for his clever disguises, we'd have caught him long ago. My boys are occupied with reports of deadly scratchings. No doubt the work of Jock the Scratcher and his ruffians. See what you can do to dispose of these deadly scratches.
Deadly scratches. Okay, so we can upgrade our minion. I think I see. Okay. So if we do this one, he starts with 6 pips, but he has less health. But if we do this one, he can only start with 4, but he has more health. I think they can cast different spells, too. I think the Cyclops minion, specifically, is the only minion that does that. I'll have to do some more research before I choose an upgrade path. I'm not sure which one I want to use. Not sure yet. But we will find out. We will find out. We've got some deadly scratchers to deal with first, though. Shrewd Scratcher and Devious Scratcher. I thought I remembered something about these cats being weird. But that's right. It's the ones you want are in the middle here. Can we one blade take down these guys? We do boost on them. We do boost on them. Elemental shield again. Useful, useful. They're not spirit shielding. But yeah, I honestly, I do enjoy the process. I do enjoy the process. It is fun. It's relaxing. I just wish I knew more. Like there was more of it that I had like down like the back of my hand. Because the biggest frustration with it is just like what I was explaining. Is just, you know, figuring out what I need to know. Because that's how far back I am, is I don't even know what I need to know. And I don't have like a mentor to guide me to be like, you know, look into this or look into this or look into whatever. Which would be useful. But I mean, it is what it is. I do my best and hopefully that comes through. And that's all I can ask for. Just do the best we can do and hope for the best. But yeah, hopefully I can have that Crocotopia video out soon. I'm really excited for it. I got a lot of really positive feedback on the first video. it wasn't, well, I guess feedback is not necessarily the right word. I didn't get very much feedback specifically on the video, but I got a lot of like positive comments on it, just saying like, wow, that's really impressive. I can't believe you're doing everything, you know, like, keep it up. Good job, good work. You can always use YouTube to learn. Yep, always. That's where I learned most of it, honestly.
Lesson considerably. My thanks to you, young wizard. I'm truly impressed. Now that the deadly scratching's a blessing, let's look to the case. I see Lady Dalton reported an incident last night. Talk to her. See what she knows about Jacques the Scratcher.
Jacques the Scratcher. Yeah, that's where I learned most of my stuff, honestly. It's just from YouTube videos. I usually just Google my issue and it just leads me to a YouTube video. I actually learned a little bit about text, like just different things you can do with text on screen, like different effects you can apply to it, have it like appear and fade in starting from the middle of the screen, like kind of like there's an invisible box that it you know, slides out from behind. I learned how to do stuff like that, like kind of animating the text in a way. I learned how to do that on accident, actually.
I appreciate the concern. My encounter with Jacques the Scratcher was such a horrid experience. All I recall is that he carried a black bag.
A black bag. Yeah, I learned that on accident because I was trying to figure out a way to get an image to do that. And they were using text as an example. And so I learned that not only can I do that with images, but I can also do that with different things like text as well. And I can apply different keyframes to things to apply motion or zoom or whatever the case is, and add like invisible boxes that things can come out of and appear behind so that you don't see it pop in and then have it slide out, you know? Stuff like that.
Excellent work, young wizard. Our first clue. We've yet to locate Jacques the Scratcher. We need more clues. Lady Brooks reported a scratching not too long ago. She's standing nearby. Go talk to the young lady and ask her what she remembers.
Stuff like that. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Hello again. Say, you seem pretty adept with solving matters. I'm in charge of the Knights Court Neighborhood Patrol. I hope you can help us out. We've had an increase of home break-ins due to the Scratchers. People are fearful within their own homes. To help us out, can you defeat some and take their lockpicks?
Yes, I can. Actually, there was a... I can't remember which video it was specifically. One of my shorts. Here, let me see. Let me pull this out. This would be fun. This will be fun. Here, let me... do this. Okay. Pop this up. Oh, wait a minute. No. That's the wrong thing. Window. This. Boom. Why is it not scaled to 1920 by 1080? What the heck? What? Fit to screen. Oh, okay. Oh, stretch to screen. That's what it was. Okay. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to pop this up real quick because I can't remember which one it was, but on one of my YouTube shorts, you can tell exactly when I figured out how to make text appear specifically. You could see it. You could pinpoint it exactly. No. We go up.
Uppies?
Uppies. I don't think so. We get the best item in the whole game over here.
It's mine. I want it. It's not yours. Is it the binoculars? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
No way, these are the best item.
Ow. No, it is.
There's nothing I need to see that bad. Oh! What happens
That
when
wasn't
I die?
it, but that was a funny one. That wasn't it, but that was a funny one. I think it's this one. You can spot when I find it. This is how I imagine you get out of bed in the morning, Zach.
With my dirty, meaty claws. I don't think these like creatures ever come up in the rest of the game, but they're so evil.
No, they carry you to the ashes of Ariandel.
Why are they friendly?
I don't know.
I don't think it makes sense in this universe.
Why don't you have pants on? That's
Right
how
there,
I get to work
right
every
there.
day.
I figured it out.
Riding the demons.
Riding the demon to work today. Hey babe, my car broke down. Is it okay if I ride the demon? Hey, you guys see Jerry rode the demon into work today? Got 13% down on my demon. Can a white boy ride a demon?
White boy ride a demon. Even Yoel thought it was funny. Even Yoel thought it was funny. All right, sorry if those videos were a bit loud. I don't know audio stuff very much, but I thought it would be funny to pop it up and show, because that short right there was the exact moment I learned how to do that. Have text come in one word at a time and sync it up to my audio, which by the way is very difficult. But so if you ever see that in a video where like text pops up as the person says it in the video, just know that is difficult. That takes a lot of time to line up correctly. That is tough. But oh, there, let's turn this sound back on. But I do want to go ahead and call the stream here. Unfortunately, I did run out of time today. However, we did get a little bit done today. I just wanted to show off a little bit of that YouTube video before I end the stream here. But let's see, let's close that out. Yeah. Yeah, text popping in like that was very difficult. I meant to use it for the video beforehand, but I didn't know how to do that. So that was the video that took me a little bit extra time to figure out, and I learned a lot about that on accident. That was very interesting, very interesting. But either way, I am going to head out of here for now. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but we got a lot done in terms of backtracking through like the ironworks. We got +1 resistance on our pet now. So we have +2 damage and +1 resistance. Pretty alright pet so far. Pretty alright pet so far. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. My dog is waiting for me. He's waiting for me. Have a good night, Dill Pickle. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And for everybody else watching this as a VOD, if you are watching this as a VOD, make sure you are following the channel. That way you get notifications when I go live and you can join us in the future.
I do also have a Discord if anybody is not in there, where you can chat it up with me if you'd like. I had a little milkshake dilemma before the stream today. I was wondering if I should get a milkshake before the stream or if I should just stream. And it seems like people wanted me to get a milkshake today. So I got a milkshake. It was very delicious. It's gone now, but we had a milkshake. That was delicious. So definitely join the Discord. That way you can be a part of things like that in the future. I'm pretty much active all the time, so if you ever want to chat it up, let me know. I'm around. But I'm gonna head out of here, start making some dinner, take care of my pups, and get on out of here. Would you like to say goodbye, Meteor? Would you like to say goodbye? My puppy would like to say goodbye to you guys. His name is Meteor. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say bye. Look right here. Oh, buddy. All right, my dogs are taking over. All right, I'm gonna head out of here. So again, I hope you guys chill out. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night or day, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Look forward to the Crocotopia video soon. Peace.